are 1-4 overall, 0-1 in the American Athletic Conference. SMU was in action this past Saturday against East Carolina. East Carolina won the game 49-23. Up next for the Mustangs, short week. They prepare to take on Houston Thursday. That game will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and will be on ESPN2. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call this morning. If you would take a minute to tie up the game against East Carolina, tell us what you expect to see as you head over to Houston for Thursday's game, please.
Well, again, kind of a tale of two halves, kind of the way it's been most of the season. We're just having a hard time finding a way to put four solid quarters together. Came out strong, up 23-7 at one time, and really just playing and clicking on all cylinders on all phases of the game. Get in at halftime, gave up a couple of easy ones right before half. It was 23-21, and then just unable to sustain anything. Had some adversity hit us start the second half. They go down and score right off, and we're unable to do anything offensively, and I just couldn't create the energy, couldn't create the momentum. Once the momentum got on their side, it was really hard to swing back. Obviously, credit Coach McNeil and his staff. They did a great job of responding, and my hat's off to those guys. But we've got to find a way to put four solid quarters together, and we're not there. We're a ways away from getting that done right now. Obviously a quick flip, a quick turn this week. Got a very talented veteran Houston football team that's loaded with seniors and juniors that are very talented, and obviously I know Tom and his staff do a great job with those guys. So we've got our hands full, and but as I say, each week we got to worry about the SMU Mustangs.
Take questions for Coach Morris, please. Star 1 on your telephone to join the queue, then the operator will introduce you.
Our first question comes from Dan Tortora with Dan Tortora Broadcast Media.
Hi, Coach. How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
To kind of go back into that, allowing 6 unanswered touchdowns from the second to the fourth quarter, moving ahead, and obviously in this week in practice and with what you have coming up, what are some of those things that you're looking at defensively specifically? Are you looking at personnel changes? I know you've talked about that a little bit in the past.
Well, I mean, we've moved guys around and have been searching for a right combination. We've pulled red shirts off guys. I mean, we're playing a lot of young guys right now, and I just think it's the fact of guys getting experience, guys that are growing and learning through the process. Their effort's been good. They haven't quit. They're playing all the way to the last. I mean, when we make mental mistakes, they go for 6. And, where we are right now is that, anytime we do get a stop, and we have been getting stops, we did, especially in the first half. I mean, we had 2 more interceptions, and so we're able to capitalize on these. But what happens is when one phase of the game, let's say your defense gets the stop, then offensively we've got to go respond. And if we don't respond, then it's you can't sustain that right now and uphold because of we got our depth, and I mean we're just battling a lot of areas right now, trying to move guys around and get guys in the right position.
When you say that the biggest opponent to SMU is SMU, how are you addressing that, and what are some of the things that you're trying to, in all 3 phases of the game, teach this team at this point in the season?
Well, I mean, first of all, we got a lot of football left, and it's not a wash. We're not going to give up on the season. These guys are going to fight hard and play hard, and we're going to take it one day at a time. And that's the one thing I ask them: just get 1% better today. We'll worry about tomorrow, but today is the only focus and the only thing we can control, and that's where we've got to get better. We've played. I've seen it. Now we've seen the fact that we've played a number 2 ranked team in the country, the number 3 ranked team in the country, and a very talented James Madison team, and an East Carolina team. So our 4 losses haven't come from bad opponents. But we're not doing anything to help ourselves out when we need to finish a game. And so our focus is finishing. Our focus is just controlling the one play and the one thing you can control, and that's your effort. And you do that with a new A lot of new guys, a lot of young guys playing. They're learning as it goes.
Thanks, Chad. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
We'll next go to Ronnie Woodward with the Greenville Daily Reflector.
Hey, Coach. East Carolina quarterback James Summers, last week or these past 2 weeks kind of seems to be in a little bit of breakout mode. What made him so good in the second half on Saturday and kind of hard to defend?
Well, I mean, he obviously very talented. Both quarterbacks are very talented, and when he got in there, it seemed like he gave him a spark as far as his running, his ability to run the football. When things would break down around him, he was able to pull it down and get to the edge and create big plays that way.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
You bet.
And do we have any other questions for Coach Morris, please? Star 1 on your telephone, if so. Well, Coach, thank you for your time this morning. We look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, again, Coach Chad Morris from SMU. The Mustangs